Here we have a question from Prasad. He wants to know why he sometimes, for a very short time, gets a picture within a picture. Unfortunately, he doesn't show us the timeline, but I'm pretty sure I can tell him why this problem exists. Okay, here we have an example of of the problem that's being described. And if we move the cursor one step to the right or one step to the left, our image disappears. And we look here and we don't see anything on the timeline why that should happen. Now, most likely, I would say that the magnetic timeline is not turned on, or it may be turned on, but if we go up here and we look at the timeline, we don't see anything, any reason why there should be anything on here at all. So if the timeline, magnetic timeline is turned off, the first thing would be to turn it on, because that will automatically erase every track that is totally empty. And we notice now that we have a track here that is not empty. Now, the second thing to do is, if you can't see it, I can see it now here, but it could be that it's a longer project and it would be even more invisible. The thing to do is to spread out the timeline as much as you can, just by zooming in on it and then going to that spot. And I know it was around 219. So let's see here. Let's go to 219. And here we can clearly see it now, of course, but let's pretend that we still can't see it. And all we have to do is kind of select anything that's on this empty, what appears to be an empty track, and we capture it just like that. And then we just hit the delete key and it's gone. And you notice that with the magnetic timeline turned on, now that track is also empty and there's nothing up here. So it's as simple as that.